Hello everybody and welcome to HMC Med Kitchen with Dr. Williams. I'm Dr. Williams. You can call me Dr. Mike. I'm a family physician at Health Ministries Clinic in Newton, Kansas, and I also have a certification in culinary medicine. I'm interested in helping you learn to cook and make food that you'll love to eat and food that hopefully will love you back. Med Kitchen to me stands for two different things. Med stands for Mediterranean. We're interested in promoting the Mediterranean diet and the health benefits that it can bring to anyone who happens to follow that diet. Med also stands for medicine. If you incorporate 3 of the 9 components of the Mediterranean diet into your regular diet, you can reduce your all-cause mortality by over 30%. That's better than any pill I can prescribe for you. With this being our first video, I thought I would share a breakfast recipe with you. I think breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Healthy calories in the morning help wake up your mind and your body and help you get off to a good day. Today we'll be making black bean shakshuka. Shakshuka is a traditional Middle Eastern dish that follows the Mediterranean diet principles of taking a high quality carbohydrate and healthy proteins and fats to produce a tasty and healthy meal that can be eaten for breakfast or any other time of the day. So let's get started. Adding some olive oil, 1 tablespoon of olive oil to our hot pan. We'll let that oil get heated up. And then to that oil, we're gonna add 1 diced yellow onion and 1 diced red pepper. And we're gonna saute those for about 10 minutes until they're soft and starting to brown a little bit. So I'd mentioned earlier that we wanted to use quality carbohydrate. So what is a quality carbohydrate? Well, a quality carbohydrate basically is fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. And so here we're using onions and peppers. Those are vegetables, as you know, and so they are quality carbohydrates. But all right, I think those are about ready. So we're going to add a few other ingredients now. We have 4 cloves of garlic. That's going in. We have a teaspoon of coriander, a teaspoon of cumin, and half a teaspoon of some red pepper flakes. That'll add some nice flavor. And then we have a 28-ounce can of some crushed red tomatoes. And we'll stir all that together and let that simmer for a while. Combine those nice flavors. To that, we are going to add 1 can of low-salt black beans. We here at the Med Kitchen, we love legumes. Beans, of course, are legumes. They're healthy protein and quality carbohydrates in those legumes. So we like to put them in lots of different things. And again, we're gonna let this simmer for about 10 minutes. We're gonna evaporate some of that liquid and let those flavors merge and combine. Now, what most people want when they ask for salt or they put salt on their food is they want flavor. And so what we try to do with the Mediterranean diet is to build flavor with spices and not so much with salt. But salt is still important. And so this recipe calls for a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. You can add that or not. That's about 2 pinches, so we'll add that in. But that's all we want to add in. Not too much. And you might be saying, well, Dr. Mike, this looks interesting, but that's not stuff that I normally eat for breakfast, so how is this a breakfast meal? Well, we're about to show you what makes it a breakfast meal, although again, it can be a meal for any time of the day. Make a well for the eggs, and what'll happen with this egg is that egg is going to get poached in that well. So we're going to just break an egg right into that little well that we've made. And we're going to do that 5 different times if we've got room in this pan. We'll see how it goes. And 1 more if we can find room for it. There we go. Now we want to poach those eggs, so we need to put a lid on this pan and let that steam do its work. Let's check and see how we're doing. I think we're getting close. Yeah, those eggs look like they're setting up pretty nicely. Good. I think we're about ready to add our last garnish. Let's add a little cilantro to give, again, a little extra flavor. We'll just spread some chopped cilantro around the top. That looks good. And then we'll add a little feta. Feta cheese gives a little bit of a tang, a little more flavor, developing those layers of flavor that we like. And I think we're good. That looks delicious. Serving is an egg, a cup of the sauce, a couple of baguettes. These are whole wheat. We want that quality carbohydrate using whole grains. Flavored with a little olive oil and garlic. Excellent meal. Glad you joined us on HMC Med Kitchen with Dr. Williams. Looking forward to seeing you next time.